Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Welcome to Texas on Tap. I'm Miss Helen along with producer Kyle. Hello, Kyle. How's it going?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing these days?
Oh, well, based on how I sound, I'm doing better today. I've been dealing with this mess, but been able to listen to some music in between, and we're gonna get this rolling. You want to start, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I can start it and give you some time to get this all together. You gotta conserve all that energy for the charts.
Right.
Alrighty, so I picked some big ones this week. I'll start with the highest debut, and surprise, Aaron Watson's new song, Unwanted Man, came in biggest.
His voice is just booming on that one.
Yeah, that's why I picked that song. You know, I feel like we both try pretty hard to not always go with the huge Texas names, you know. But with a song like this, it's just so intimate and raw, and it's always really cool to me whenever an artist this established puts out a song that's not like 100% polished and shiny, you know. Like you can almost hear like the quiver in his voice at times, and I just think that's so cool that
it is. Yeah, and that's his wheelhouse.
Exactly. For sure. So Aaron Watson, Unwanted Man, new song, and that's the highest debut. The next one I want to talk about is another guy that we've talked about on here before. Seth Ward's got a new single out called Lori Darlin', and I really enjoyed that last song we talked about by Seth, and I know you like that one too, Miss Helen.
Yes.
And so this one has got a bit of a different feel. It's got like that big country rock band vibe, and it's got like real gritty vocals, and a really solid song. Kind of, you know, classic sound, and nothing super unusual that I can dig into on the nerdy side, but just a great song altogether.
Yes, it was. Absolutely.
And then I guess we will jump on into the tap room with a big one this week. Mr. Pat Green has got some new stuff coming out, and we get to share with you guys his brand new single, Miles and Miles of You. So the thing that I love about this new Pat Green song is the fact that I feel like they picked a single that's going to make all the next songs that are going to be coming out on this record just shine even more. You know, it's like shows off his imagery and his typical Pat Green songwriting style, but it's not like a crazy banger song. So I'm so excited to hear what he's kind of got in the works, or what, you know, is coming up from Pat.
I know, that is so exciting. I love that. That's a great song, and it's just so nice to hear some new Pat Green.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been like 5 or 6 years since his last record, I think. But yeah, very cool. So new Pat Green song, Miles and Miles of You. Glad we got to share that one. And then I guess we just got word that we get to throw this song in the tap room too. So you want to start it off with that guy?
Our friend Zach Neal?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is going to be a huge hit for him. This is brand new, just hitting radio. Zach Neal, Long Live the Cowboy. It's such good lyrics in that Zach Neal song. And of course, Zach's voice is so booming. And so I look for that to do great things. And of course, Zach is such a good friend of the podcast and a good friend of ours. And I was just so excited when I finally got to preview the song and we got to throw it in the tap room. So that's a good one. Another pick I have this week is Chad Bushnell. He has a new single out called Out of Style, and Nate Kuhn produced it. Drew Hall was the engineer on it. Of course, he recorded it at Rosewood, so it's got great style and just a good solid song. So that's Chad Bushnell, Out of Style. And then I ran across one that has popped up on the charts, kind of a newcomer, and these are the ones I like to always find. He's from South San Antonio, Moreno, and the name of his single is Loving You, and it debuted at 98 on
Nice.
the chart. So I just really like it. It's a good solid song. He just looks like that. I also went to YouTube and looked at his video, and he's just got that big smile, and just a real simple, nice, good Texas video that he did. So everybody check out Mario Moreno and his new single. It's called Loving You.
Loving You.
And so taking a look at the charts, I want to jump into the charts a little bit and look at the bottom on the Texas country music chart, because we had talked about Jared Morris last week, and he debuted at 71 with Truth Like a Lie. Big debut also for Chad Cook Band, debuted at 63 with I Just Want You. And we had talked about those songs, but let me move up to the top of the Texas country music chart. Number one this week as well as last week is Randy Rogers Band, Picture Frames. Aaron Watson's at number 2 with Crash Landing. Mike Ryan's at 3 with Jacket On. Wade Bowen's at 4, When Love Comes Around. And rounding out the top 5 on this chart is Jason Boland and the Stragglers, The Light Saw Me. Texas Regional Radio Report. There's a lot of movement downstairs on the Texas Regional Radio Report, but we're just going to look at the top 5 right now. Crash Landing, number 1, Aaron Watson. Picture Frames is 2. Mike Ryan's Jacket On is at number 3. James Land hanging in there at number 4. And then Jake Bush is at number 5, If You Ever Get Lonely. And CD Extraction, Texas, Aaron Watson is at number 1 with Crash Landing. Cody Johnson, Till You Can't. Randy Rogers Band with Picture Frames. Mike Ryan with Jacket On, and Jason Boland and the Stragglers at number 5 with The Light Saw Me. So that's just looking at the top of the charts, but trust me, there is so much stuff down there. I do want to mention someone making some moves on the chart too is Gary Kyle, Be Your Man. He's always been one of my favorites. We go way back, and so I'm happy to see that. Teague Brothers Band with I Found Trouble, which is their new single, is moving along really good. So is Creed Fisher. I mean, there's just so many things moving up, but then there's so many new songs coming up and new artists. So it's a lot to look at, lots of good music.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then we talked about William Beckman's new song, and obviously he was our podcast guest this week, but Follow seems to be doing pretty well, working its way up, doing good on streaming. First day it just came out, or I guess it came out on Wednesday. And then also Joey Greer put out another song already to follow up his last single, Outlaw Woman. It's called Whole Lot of Heaven. So I wanted to mention that song too. It's really climbing up the streaming chart.
And another song we want to mention from our good friends, the girls are having some fun on the charts. And Kylie Fry and Brie Bagwell. Kylie has the single on her album, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, as in the old Girls Just Want to Have Fun song.
Classic.
But yeah, so they are like debuted at 43 on the Texas country music chart. So check that out. Kylie Fry and Brie Bagwell are having a fun time with that one, and it's a really good mix. So just wanted to mention that, some fun stuff going on in Very Texas fun. Music.
Yeah, I keep seeing Brie's updates, and I guess Kylie too. But they're all out there at mile zero now. It's so funny how they do that. They've got the Texas Country Fest in Steamboat, Colorado at the beginning of January, the coldest time of the year. And then 2 weeks later, everybody hops on out to Key West.
I know, that's awesome.
Warms up. But
that's how you have to do it.
Yeah, a little bit of FOMO going on there, but we'll make it happen next year. Okay, well, I guess we can cut this thing short this week, and I'll let you get a little rested up, because we got a nice conversation to have tomorrow with Mr. John Teague.
Yes.
And then we've got a big weekend coming up the following weekend. So you need to rest and just keep studying that good music, I guess.
Absolutely, for sure.
Alrighty, cool. Well, I guess do your thing, and we're gonna wrap it up this week with another young artist spotlight. And I can't remember his name. I'm looking right now. Where is that? Oh yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up this week with we're gonna go back to our young new artist spotlight, and a young man named TJ Ferryman has been putting out a couple singles over the last year, and he just put out a brand new song called Bad for You. So we're gonna share that with you guys and end it on a cheers, and we'll see you next week with John Teague.
Cheers.
And with a heavy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dared to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill
place but home. Well, take away these city lights, put me on a one-way flight. I'm leaving out of here tonight. Just consider me